Hi guys, and welcome back to Tommy's Starcraft. This is your host Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay for you guys. Once again we have a great engagement in between the two pro players from, actually it's an international gameplay here, from the World Cyber Games from 2007, so very old replay here for you guys. And when I say international, I actually mean a gameplay in between China and South Korea, as these two gamers are going to play it out on Paranoid Android here. And let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. In the 1 o'clock position in the light blue, it is CNPJ, so PJ from China here, facing a very strong and talented Zerg player from South Korea. It is of course Savior, a very known pro gamer in the scene, spawning here in the red at the 2 o'clock position here. So very interesting map, of course, as the Overlord here makes it straight in the right direction here from Savior. So Savior already knowing exactly what is going up. He doesn't have to move out a drone at a 2-minute mark, as he's just floating here his Overlord over the base from PJ, already seeing that one pylon, giving him information that PJ is not going for a fast expansion here, given the fact that this pylon is placed into this position. So very likely PJ will follow with some gateways here. So this is a really good advantage now here from Savior, as he sees exactly every move now early on before the 2-minute mark here. So he knows exactly what his enemy is up to, as he also can make his own build order here and perhaps expand or make a spawning pool, feeling very comfortable here. At the same time, PJ noticing that Overlord, of course, he did send out this probe very early on, and let's just see, we already have a fight here. The drone and the probe are taking so much damage, but in the end Savior doing a nice job here, killing that one probe and expanding into this position. So expansion first here for Savior, no spawning pool yet, his two Overlords are out. And yeah, they see exactly that. Look at that, it's actually 2 gateway build order here by PJ. So PJ, noticing that the positions are very close here, will very likely go into a early aggression. So the reaction here from Savior is very prompt. He's going into a spawning pool, because you really need that spawning pool for some Zerglings, for those Sunkens early on in case the Protoss is aggressive. Now PJ sending here another probe into the base from Savior. He really wishes to know exactly what Savior is up to, sees that spawning pool, so knows exactly what's going on. He has his 2 gateways. Let's just see, is he going to already pumping here from both gateways Zealots out? So we might see a very early aggression here by the Protoss, and he even curiously enough sends here 2 more probes out on the map. So that's very interesting. Perhaps these 2 probes will back up this Zealot in here, just to give him some cannon fodder here, just to stay in the front, just to absorb some damage. And look at that, even this one Rambo probe here killing that one drone. 2 more probes are coming in, and yes, Savior knows exactly now that he is facing an aggression, so his Zerglings should of course pop out really soon. Another probe is coming in. There's actually 4 probes now fighting here for PJ, so a very early aggressive move. I haven't seen this from a pro gamer, with his 4 probes here looking very strong, even blocking this one drone. This one drone might die here. We have that first colony up here, so finally the Zerglings are coming in. They get nice rounds here on those probes. Many Zerglings will fall, of course. One Zealot has fallen as well, but in the end Savior should hold, or not. He's losing so many drones here, and PJ holding it very strong with a nice micro, saving this one Zealot here. Savior tries to get us around, tries to buy some time here for his sunken colony, as finally PJ has to retreat here. And a good move here by Savior, but in the end both players did lose quite some workers here. And yeah, look at that, Savior at only 8 workers here. PJ also not looking very strong with only 12, but we did see that he did move those probes early on just to fight. So truly a very aggressive and truly an all-in here by PJ, showing us a very aggressive move. So not only Zealots here in the fight, but also the probes early on, and he even has still 3 Zealots here parked in the front from Savior. So Savior should be fine, given the fact that he has that sunken, and the Zerglings might even get a good surround here at one Zealot or 2. So yeah, Savior is moving out here with his no, I don't see that speed has been done yet for those Zerglings, but they still try to get some great connections here as the backup is coming in. But with that backup, PJ opening up here the gates for those Zerglings. So once again, some probes might be in trouble, as we have a good engagement here. Once again, a good surround here by Savior. finishing off those zealots. Some zealots are hiding here down, but in the end, those, once again, this ramp is open now here for Savior as he's moving in here with more and more Zerglings here going straight for that first gateway. So PJ early on with his aggression now being attacked by Savior. PJ might lose this gateway here as one zealot is moving out, but this gateway already so low here, so Savior doing a nice job. Perhaps targeting that pylon would have also been a good idea, but then again, I'm sure he knows better as the zealot have came back home. Notice this one zealot here nicely placed here by PJ just to protect those ropes and the mineral line, so really nice job here by him defending. Speed hasn't been done yet here by Savior, as let's just have a look at the expansion. Another hatchery here is being built for Savior, and even another sunken colony gas is also being mined, so those Zerglings should have that speed upgrade really soon. And things have finally settled down here as PJ at 90 workers versus the 18 workers here by Savior. So finally let's just see exactly when PJ is going to move out for an expansion perhaps, or is he going to stay on a first on a one base scenario here as his Dragoon is being chased, but that Dragoon nicely surrounded by his own Zealot just to make it out alive. So PJ with Dragoons now with some Zealots, nice spread by those Zealots, very good micro here by PJ, doing a really nice job, as those Zerglings will of course be finished off here by him. Still no expansion here for him, and yes, things finally have settled down. Let's have a look if Savior is going for his tier 2 upgrade. No, he's actually going for Hydralisk then, so he very soon will transition into some Hydralisk. Zerglings with Hydralisk is of course very strong early on against Zealots and against, not pretty much against those Dragoons. We also have another robotics facility bay here with a shuttle, so we might see some high templates. No, we actually might see some Reavers here as a robotic support bay is being produced. Another gateway as well, so more and more tier 1 units here for the Protoss. Let's have a look at Savior. Preparing here his defense is really nice with 3 sunkens, 2 hatcheries here, and even that tier 2 upgrade, so we might see some lurkers here from him. But then again, it will be very likely a strong push with some Hydralisk. The first Hydralisk are also out on the map. Finally the movements are being here upgraded for the Zerglings, for the Hydralisk. And at the same time we might see a drop here by Savior, but no, look at that, PJ being very aggressive now with a nice drop in here. 1 drone already being killed, so 4 Zealots nicely being placed here, dropped here. Not only that they killed 2 drones, but at the same time they have just cancelled so much mining time here, and they even have a nice position here, so they even might kill this one spawning pool. Of course 1 Zealot or 2 will fall here, but the damage is being done here. Very nice move here by PJ with that drop, abusing the fact that the bases are very close one to another. Of course he's going to lose those Zealots, but these Zealots have killed 2 drones, 1 spawning pool, and also denied so much mining time here for Savior. At the same time Savior is moving on here into this location, but yeah, he might kill the probable crew here, but this one cannon will also finish up here, so those Zerglings will eventually of course fall in here. So nice try here by Savior, but in the end with a great shuttle move here, PJ just showing us a great move here. And let's have a look, he's adding some more and more Reavers here, and Reavers are really beautiful counter to Zerglings and Hydralisk here. So yeah, even another gateway is being placed here by PJ. PJ in all of this time only at 1 base here, really feeling very comfortable, very strong, moving out here with his Zealots, with his Dragoons. But Savior should be ready for this with his Sunkens in here. Let's have a look when exactly his shuttle once again is going to move out. I see it on the minimap, there it is, and the shuttle moves out straight into this position, perhaps just to back up here his unit. So of course Reavers with that splash damage with the Reaver balls, very good here against those Sunkens. Savior has to react, he's bringing here his Hydralisk. That shuttle will fall sadly here for PJ, but so much splash damage has been done as finally things are settling down a little bit. Savior did lose a lot, his Sunken is still alive, but a great move out here by Savior, killing eventually that shuttle and those 2 Reavers, losing of course many Zerglings and Hydra due to that splash damage, but a nice hold here by him. It was worth the effort as he's pumping more and more Hydralisk out here. Perhaps PJ could just kill this one sunken. It's very low, but let's just see exactly what the follow-up is going to be. He's even upgrading here his weapons 1. Another shuttle is going to follow out, so we might see once again a shuttle drop. Very nice map here for those drops. The same can be said for the Zerg here, as he also could upgrade those overloads and just float them here into this position. With some hydros he will deal so much damage against his opponent, but of course perhaps Savior playing it a little bit too defensively here, and once again those dragoons find a nice position here, dealing so much damage against those hydros. 3 hydros, 4 hydros already dead here, so really great job. And once again so much mining is being denied here, even this extractor is being attacked and killed here, so PJ abusing this position really nicely, not going into those sunkens, not taking damage for those sunkens, and just leaves here his dragoons at hold position. At the same time I see an army move out here, very strong army move out here both for Savior, but PJ has the high ground. There is his shuttle with that Reaver, so the Reaver really has to back up here his units. There's that Reaver, but Savior going straight for it, even taking so much damage here, and PJ actually able to hold with this nice Reaver here. But he needs to be careful, as luckily for him 2 dragoons make it out here into this position. Reaver once again dealing so much damage here, so really nice job here by him. As sadly for Savior, more and more units are coming in, but they take so much splash damage here out of that Reaver. And look at that, he's even able to hold with his small army here, with that nice micro here. Actually in the end he did lose that Reaver, but the hold was really good, as now PJ perhaps has to move back to his main. He will have to perhaps protect his main. Even probes have been pulled now, so probes are being pulled here by him, as those dragoons will very likely deal damage. Yes, luckily for him that Reaver also makes it out. A good micro here by Savior, dealing so much damage, but now he has to face some probes in the front end. That Reaver is very crucial here for PJ. That Reaver has to make it out alive here, dealing so much damage here. Finally the shuttle has fallen sadly here for PJ, and his Reaver is also in big trouble here, and is being able to kill. So yeah, PJ has to retreat his units here, and once again things are settling slowly but steadily down. At the same time, sorry about this one guys, apparently PJ did manage to snipe this hatchery here with those dragoons, so much action going on left and right. So sorry about this one guys, this hatchery has been killed. Much mining time has been denied, as yeah, Savior is trying to move out here with a small hatchery move out here. There are no observers here for the Protoss. Finally he decides to expand into this position. Perhaps Savior thinks that there is an expansion into this position, but there is no such thing. PJ on the long term with only 1 base here versus the Zergs. Really strange and out of the ordinary gameplay here by PJ, showing us the strength of the Protoss with only 1 base. So many units already here for him. He's already at 60 supply versus the 40. Going straight into this location. Perhaps he thinks that there might be some Zerg units into this location, and finally he finds those hydros. Those hydros are being trapped in here. Of course they will deal some damage because they're on the high ground, but in the end this should be cleared. However, 3 dragoons have already fallen here, so Savior doing a very nice job here with those trapped Idolisk. At the same time, once again he's moving out here with his forces, but there's already a Reaver here. Reaver immediately gets targeted. Nice micro here by PJ as he saves that one Reaver here. Really cool job here by him, and the Reaver might once again be picked up here. And let's just see, is he going to drop him into this location? Perhaps. There's not that many defenses here now for Savior, so Savior in a little bit of trouble. Finally once again he's moving out with some hydros here, but in comes the drop here, so Savior in some serious trouble in here. There's that spawning pool. In comes the Reaver balls. 1 ball is not getting any hits. Let's have a look at the second Reaver ball, and really might get a connection. Wow, what a great connection here. So many drones have fallen here for Savior, sadly for him, and the shuttle even makes it out alive. So Savior all of a sudden only at 50 workers, only at 30 supply versus the 71 supply here. Perhaps he's going to try a run by from the back, but PJ already ready with 1 cannon here with a dragoon, and he's moving out with his dragoons here with 1 zealot here. And yeah, let's just also have a look at his shuttle. Where is that shuttle hiding? There's that shuttle. Perhaps he picked up another, yes, another Reaver in here, and things looks actually very good here for PJ. He even might kill this one Sunken, as this Sunken slowly but steadily has healed. Savior tries to do a bust here with some Hydras, but this looks like really strong all in here by PJ with one base, and he even has now 2 Reavers here to back this army up. Of course he's going to lose some workers here. No, he actually has 3 Dragoons in the bank, but the real damage is being dealt once again at the doorsteps here from Savior. Savior taking so much damage out of those Reavers, and PJ feeling very confident, moves in here forward with his Dragoons, with his Reavers, nicely microed and nicely saving them with that one shuttle, and Savior is taking just so much damage in here. I think this might be the killing blow here against Savior, and indeed PJ from China winning it against one of the most talented Zergs from the South Korean scene. A really nice gameplay here by him. Of course the positions here were very close for these 2 players, so of course the shuttle is a must. I don't understand why Savior didn't go for a drop here with those overlords. It could have been an option, but then again I'm sure he knows better than me. Now let's just check a little bit those stats if you guys are interested. So yeah, once again I'm going to click left and right for you guys. Really nice game, like I told you guys, from the year 2007, a very old replay in between these 2 pro gamers from the world cyber games. So yeah guys, once again thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I'll be seeing you of course in the next replay. This is Tommy signing out.